Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights, turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get it hard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. This work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights, turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get it hard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights, turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Yeah.
No, the fuck you ain't.
Stormz,
Sorry, y'all. I just had to get my.
Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing.
What it do, y'all?
That pressure feeling heavy to 'em.
What's up?
We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray
Alright,
miss,
that's
but they
some
ain't
new
too
shit.
steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti.
Let's turn that down. We're gonna put that in the background. We're gonna like this. Damn. I keep losing shit. No, don't. Stormz, what's going on? Okay, y'all don't hear the game sound, so that's good. But I don't want y'all to hear the music in the background either. Sorry if I keep adjusting the sound of my microphone. So, ladies and gentlemen, what it do, y'all? What it do, viewers? What it do, Storm Shelter? Yeah. I told y'all we was going live, and be on the lookout for other videos that are coming out this week from Gamer Girl Sky and Gaming Boy Stormy. Gaming Boy Stormy ain't got his set up yet, but we will, and don't worry.
different hunger, we the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stones, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stones, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stones, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stones, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights, turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get it all. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Storms, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stones, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger, we the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stones, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stones, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing.
Yeah! Yeet. We got that new music. They just sent us to us in like 30 seconds ago. So that shit is fire. We still got the other music. Don't worry about that. We can always cue that up, you know, for when we score touchdowns and whatnot. But we need to reach level 7. He said that last time. We got 3 skill points. I'll give you some background music.
Yeah.
Since y'all like it so much. But what up, Storm Shelter? What up, Twitch? But before we get into this whole game, welcome to Stormy Skies Gaming. I am your gamer boy, Stormy, and oh my god, my microphone fits on my Shure microphone stand. Oh, yes, we can use that bitch. I swear to God, we can use that. Let me turn up the music for y'all, the background music, because y'all can't hear that. Let me hit y'all off with some game sounds, because y'all can't hear them. But like we said, we playing for the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears that are trying to move to Hammond, Indiana. Not to piss off you Chicago Bears fans, but that's what it is. So we are gonna do some light training, wear and tear. We need to do some resting. We rested
Your PS5 is about to go.
Shut the So, let's go to our weekly acclimativity. Explaining football. Your tattoo artist is interested in learning more about football, and you're his best resource. Do you want to reschedule your commercial shoot with Oakley to hang with him? Oh, shit. I do need to get him up because he's at a 3. Oakley's at a 7. They're probably going to drop down to about 4. Teach him about football. We'll scratch him. Ladies and gentlemen, Gamer Girl Sky is in the building. So, everybody say what up to Sky. What up, Sky? What was I going to say? No. All right, so we're playing the Green Bay Packers. Should we upgrade our gear? I don't care about the gear. Let's upgrade some skills. We're trying to get more shit up. Stiff arm. We haven't used that, so let's see if we upgrade it. 1. Oh my God, that takes 2. Alright, so we're going to go back to catching, not enough. Catching traffic is up to 69. 69. Yeet. And we're going to develop our player. We're up to a 75 overall, and we're at level 17. Let's go play this game against the Green Bay Packers. We have to win. Our record is 4-6. We are losing. Our agent does not come up with some goddamn. Oh, we can find a crazy to some teams to a different team. Yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere. Trust me. We wore these ugly ass jerseys last time. We're gonna wear the old, we just gonna wear
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys have done more losing than winning as of late, so they've dropped 3 in a row. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys.
that we done dropped 3 in a row. Alright, we're playing in the snow, y'all.
The Bears back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational events.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bears.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
What is that? Going to the ground again on first. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Setting up the running back screen. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Bears first down.
Setting him on the dive. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
What is up?
Out of the pistol, Williams. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Incomplete. Quay Walker on the coverage.
What is up?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's got it, left side. And they take him down right along the 30.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent.
We about to go down by a score.
The Bears and their running back about to get back to work. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
What is it hard? Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
A gain of 15.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This is the first red zone opportunity for the Bears. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
What is it on?
They give it to him again. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
And the Bears, first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They give it to him up the middle. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A pick up of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Back to the well again. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Kick it, and we lead by 6.
The Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. They've got a screen to the running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
What is that?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
What is that?
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down. Here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 12. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Bears back out on offense. They were running back headed out once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Dive play straight ahead. It is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. If for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Dump off caught by his back. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First down, Bears.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and 2, Williams. He's got a man left. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down throw by Williams. Setting up the screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the Packers' 21-yard line.
Trying the right side. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Sorry. Look at how bad. Oh, my God. I look like a Florida State Seminole. Woo. It is 19-0. I got 2 touchdowns today. I'm pretty sure one was rushing and one was passing. So, yes, sir.
Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive.
They scored, stat-wise, just to make sure I literally have like 2 touchdowns. No. Can we, Bears? Yeah, Bears. Rushing. No, I do not have a touchdown in rushing. I have a touchdown in receiving. Loveland, my bad. Loveland has a touchdown also. So, I need to get a rushing touchdown. We need to...
And getting another touchdown here.
Ready to go!
Williams to throw on first. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going to get a few here. Brought down at the 33-yard line.
Complete to number 4.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
What is up?
They'll run now on second down. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams to throw on third. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money.
We don't have a backup. Hello? What the?
Bears, and this running back headed back out for a new series. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series.
What is up?
First down, Williams. Finds his back complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second down now, they need 7.
Second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Andrew Cooper there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And they're going to dynamite contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. This game right here, partner, has been a really good demonstration of why they value this guy beyond his running ability. Look at what he brings to their passing game as well.
Yeah, tremendous boost for the offense and a tremendous nightmare for this defense.
What is up?
Williams going to run with it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he's brought down at the line. The Packers going nickel on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and
What is up?
13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in right side. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
If it is a little in my voice, if it sounds like I'm yelling, ladies and gentlemen, I do. Don't let them score.
Bears back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
What is up?
First down, Williams to throw. Fires right away, but incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Second and 10 now, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
What is up?
On first down, they'll run. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And the stop is made at the 32, so give them almost enough for a new set of downs.
That's a gain of 7.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So we're Eastern, so.
Bears returning their offense and this running back to the field. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. Williams on first down. It's his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Williams. Dumped off to his running back. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
10 more yards. Complete to DJ Moore. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
What is up?
Here's the handoff. And he's able to get this down to the 36. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Another carry for him. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready, set.
Plowing up the middle. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push this to an 8-point game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
With another touchdown. I believe that's his third touchdown of the day. I mean, second, my bad.
Bears, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Brock, so you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You've got to live for these situations. I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready, set, on.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer.
Ready, set.
Running it after the penalty. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Try to get this dub before I type it in the chat. If we get this dub, spam the chat with W's, y'all.
The Bears take this one on the road. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
It would have seemed like I stole my wife's monster, but I didn't. Okay, no. They're both set. Right here, Coach. They're both set. Alright. Hopefully, I got the new prism. Once we get to the next, let's go check out our calendar. Top. We play the Cleveland Browns. Is that a rival? All right, stats and standings in the NFC North. The Detroit Lions Yeah, we've played them. We lost against them. The Detroit Lions are first. The NFC East. So we might actually be in the wild card hunt, which means we gotta play some shit. And the Arizona Cardinals. Wait, the Arizona Cardinals, the Atlanta Falcons, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Detroit Lions are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rounding out 5th spot is the Carolina Panthers, and we are 11th. 11th. We got some ties. So, can we go to the AFC? Sorry, y'all. No. League info. League standings. Alright, so the AFC looks like this with the Ravens at top. Damn! Well, ladies and gentlemen, we know these aren't the real Ravens in real life, because the Ravens in real life kind of sucked. So we're going to put them in order. They don't even have a... So okay. And then the NFC looks like this. And it goes down as it does. So... Oh, my. Oh, geez, the NFL, period. We are not 11th. In the NFL, we are 20th, y'all. Damn. We got 2 ties, so there's going to be 2 teams that tie. So, the Las Vegas Raiders, we have one of their ties, and none of those sucky ass teams. The Seahawks are 4 and 9. Oh wow! And we tied with the Ravens. Okay. Team. We're gonna go look at our league schedule. Okay, so this is how we can figure out who we tied with. We won against the Bears. We lost against the Eagles. Yeah, we beat the Packers. Let's go in order. And then we lost against the Eagles. We lost against the Steelers pathetically. We lost against the Vikings by 10. We lost against the New York Giants. We won against the Bengals. We tied against the Ravens. So, yep, it was the Ravens and somebody else. We had a bye week because I don't see Bears. Oh, the big scare. Oh, yeah, I do. Right there. We lost against the Saints. And I mean, it shows. So, yeah. I named the 2 teams we... Oh my god. Jeez. When I rest, I literally have to get some shit. So we got 4 teammates right now. And, do we not have another... I had to buy another tattoo. Do we not have any more tattoos that have appeared? Duh. Let's see. This one and this one. I don't know what that So let's take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We play the Cleveland Browns. Let's first, before we take a break, look at the top 5 matchups. Hey man, we got the Browns this week and blah blah blah, and you know their pass defense is a D. Their pass D is one of the best. Blah blah blah. We're gonna need to step up our load. Blah blah blah. Tell the O-line actually block me. Should I be cocky? Because they're not blocking. Pass-wise, they're sort of blocking. Sort of. Quick passes on me, blah, blah, blah. I'm up for the challenge, but yeah, we're going to be cocky. Tell the O-line to actually block me, and we went down. Okay, cool. I just wanted to be cocky, see what that does. So, we're gonna take a break, ladies and gentlemen, and then we will be back after these short messages. Alright, y'all? So I'll see you in a minute.
Joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on 'em. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on 'em. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on 'em. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get it all. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on 'em. Every play, we pour it on 'em. Whole squad in the zone, we on 'em. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on 'em. Run it back, put more up on 'em. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on 'em. Every play, we pour it on 'em. Whole squad in the zone, we on 'em. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on 'em. Run it back, put more up on 'em. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on 'em. Every play, we pour it on 'em. Whole squad in the zone, we on 'em. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on 'em. Run it back, put more up on 'em. I ain't look, this work we on 'em. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on 'em. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on 'em.
Yo. Alright, let's go to Tryin. Cause look at me. Everything need a rest. I can't take too much rest off. Cause I gotta get this shit up. I do gotta train. So we're gonna go do some light training. Hopefully I don't get hurt. Or anything like that. Oh my god, I gotta invade the wheel things. Yay.
Ready, set.
Oh,
Ready, set. Ready, set. Ready, set. Ready, set, hard. Ready, set, hard. Ready, set. Ready, set. Ready, set, hard. Ready, set, hard. Ready, set. Ready, set. Ready, set.
Go! Yeah!
Ready, set.
Got him! Yes, sir.
Ready, set.
Shit. We got a bronze. That's fine. We got a bronze, but okay. record straight. The media attributes are really good a good play idea to you, but it was the coordinator who came up with it. Do you correct the mistake? I'll let my coordinator take it. And we are gonna wear these jerseys. It's time to wear some throwbacks. I can't see them. Thank you. So we are gonna wear the AFL anniversary ones. Very, very weird and just weird, but we are gonna wear them. I don't want to wear white cleats. You can't change it. All right, so we're ready.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one.
It moved in and moved out that last week. All right, so we are in the green except for my chest region.
He's seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. We'll start this next drive. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
What is up?
3rd and long. Here's Williams, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. That's the 4-time All-Pro Myles Garrett getting in to record his 9th.
So let's go out there and stop them defense. And
Get a look there at the first quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, sir?
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready, sir?
Now give on the ground, and he's going to have a Bears 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, sir?
Williams. That one complete to Moore. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. On On the toss, they'll run, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready to hard. Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. Good running inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready to hard.
Here's Williams now to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with it.
Get on this winning track.
See the numbers here in the first half, and now time to build on those as this drive begins with 1st down.
Ready to hard.
They'll begin here on the ground. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Ready to hard.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 4. That's a gain
Here's
of 7.
3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready to hard.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
30-yard line.
Ready to hard.
They'll stay on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain
From
of
the
8.
38 now,
Brings up
here's
2nd
2nd and 2.
Ready to hard.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 45.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the 1st down.
To the ground, the 1st down run. And And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he provided the capper to the long drive from last time they had the ball, finishing with the touchdown run, shooting for a similar result here as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
What is up?
The drive will start on the ground. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Up the middle, and he's got it. 1st down, a pickup of 4.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. A nice job able to dance away, get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 15-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. An injured player on the field. That is Myles Garrett being tended to. They cannot lose him. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
What is up?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's now 3rd down and
What is
6.
it? Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. He's already gone over the 100-yard mark on the ground in the first half, and he'll hope to add to the totals here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready, set.
Here's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's across midfield. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, set. On.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready, set. On.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make...
And he's in! Luther Burden! Touchdown Bears! That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown.
Should have went to me, but hey.
The Bears offense going to take over just before the half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Should have went with the open man.
And
Wide open.
Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready, set.
They'll run. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
He was taken down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Myles Garrett. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Bears offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score.
Ready, set.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
What is it?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Got 2 minutes left in the third.
The Bears offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
What is up?
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll look to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
For some reason our team can't stop them now. Don't know what's going on. Come on, Bears.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
What is it up?
Now a handoff running right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now a running play. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
What is up?
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
What is it on?
We'll try the right side this time. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a
Big
yard.
play
Brings
coming up.
3rd and
This
5.
is 3rd down.
What is it on?
To throw is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is gonna be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Looks like we might lose this one, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna lose this.
Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain.
2nd and 10
What is up?
at the 30-yard line.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's Third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. Gotta have it. 4th and 4.
Ready to go!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. 1st down and 10. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here comes 2nd down.
What is that?
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready to go!
1st and 10 at the 43.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 more yards.
That's
another Bears first
Throwing again. Williams. Over the middle. He's got 30. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Yards. That's another Bears first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now on 2nd and long.
2nd and 14.
Here's Williams now to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.
Got some media shit. Address
the Bears game is over, but his work isn't done yet. There are a lot of players and groups people have questions about, but this week, he's the only one who gets to answer.
What was it? Be defiant. Defiant is what? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna be defiant. Wow, I should have answered that a different way. Wow, I'm starting to answer it a little bit some shit. Do I care to respond on that? What? Confident reply. Yep, I'm confident, baby. That's what I am. Confident. So I didn't answer the first question. So let's fuck me up, but you know, hey. Becoming a star. So we got a chance to become become a star, we gotta play the Green Bay Packers again in week 16. I think we're gonna take so
Every player hopes to someday be known as a true superstar, but in a constant pursuit of perfection, it only takes someone else to fill them in when the status has been reached.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay. How am I handling that added pressure? I'm gonna go. My performance speaks for itself. Yeah. Your talent got you here. Yeah, that's what's gonna keep me here too. I mean, you just don't know. That's what's new teammate ability. So we got some teammate shit. We are going to play one more game, ladies and gentlemen. Then I got to get stuff prepared for our vacation. Like, I got to clean out my dirty-ass car because that's my work vehicle. I use it to work with, so it has all my tools and shit. I got to make sure I don't run over any nails and screws. Also, so, yeah, it's a tough task, ladies and gentlemen. But we're definitely going to play this game against the Green Bay Packers. See if we can't come out with this win. I think we are going to lengthen our sleeves to quarters, half, quarter, half, whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break, and I will be back to you in a minute. Stay tuned. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone. We on. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get it yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights, turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but the aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights, turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. This work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, we glowing. They was joking in a warm up. Now they quiet when we run up. Same field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on them. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. I ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they stressing, said we wouldn't get a yard. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, Playing field, different hunger. We the thunder, they the rumor going under. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we own it. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Yeah. Stormz on. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fold when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Ain't look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah we up, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em.
On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other sideline, it is the Bears head coach Ben Johnson. His guys come.
So, let's go. I'm yellow and green. The colors of the green. Let's go. We got the ball first. Look at Stormz. Catch 5+ passes and get player grade B or ice. We can definitely do that. Alright, we going out with this play first. Look at us in our orange jerseys. We are at home. We got home field advantage.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass.
Slow screen play. Get off him. Yeah.
For a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought
I
him down.
usually go with the play that the
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Here's Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Houston Loveland. And the defense
that's Michigan native.
stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
I played for Michigan State and we were playing on the same team.
1st and 10 at the
That's brotherhood.
47-yard line.
Fuck them bitches.
Now give on the ground.
I'm not a Michigan State Spartan fan.
3. Corey Valentine in on the tackle.
This is Sparta!
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hole of Ibis. That's first down! Got him!
First down, good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
I hope the background music isn't too loud.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Got him! Oh, shit, gone!
Here, the running back.
Yeah, baby!
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Look at his catch! Got him! Bam! Caught him! Oh, shit, let's go! Look at this! Yeah! Yeah!
Explosive plays in the run game.
Yeah!
Definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Yeah! Another receiving touchdown, y'all. Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is going to be the last stream of the evening. I still have to clean out my vehicular mobile.
The Bears offense ready to
it's
possess
going
the
to go back
football
to back.
for the second time.
Back
All
and
even
forth.
here in this
Back
opening
and forth.
quarter.
I feel like it's
And
gonna
the
go
drive
back and
will
forth.
begin with first down.
Here we go.
Ready to go.
Oh,
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's
trying
it.
to block for me.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
Ready to go.
Now Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they will finally
first
get
down.
to him and get him down. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half.
I like that little backwards catch there.
First and 10.
Ready to go.
Here's a run up the gut. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on first,
What?
here's second and 14.
Oh.
Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Well, he's brought down that pass. He's going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 10.
Ready to go.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Ready to go.
They'll try to run. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up
Especially
the
that last
first
part.
down.
I don't know
First
what she
and
said.
goal.
She was talking some mumbling.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Yes, Sky's on caffeine right now. So,
This is a little bit of a
we
tough
could be
spot for a
gaming
play
later
caller,
on
Mike.
this
Fourth
evening.
down, is it close enough that I can
Also,
run the ball?
so,
Is it
no.
far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate it.
Time to slide
Oh.
becomes a little more
Oh,
difficult.
now
They're gonna
I
stop
see it.
him right at
Smash the
line
X
of
button.
scrimmage.
Okay.
Now after that last play, we have an
Smash the
injured
fucking
bear
X
on the
button.
field.
So when I see that, smash the X button.
Ready to go.
First down is touchdown.
They'll stick with him again.
Yeah, baby!
Will score! Touchdown, Bears. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Oh!
Touchdown puts him in double digits. First touchdown on the season.
Touchdown Storms. Yeah, we lead 13-7 right now. It's gonna be 14-7. Hopefully we beat the Green Bay Packers, because if we do, that means their playoff chances are still good, but at the same time,
Bears offense.
They went down
and
to
their
score.
running back getting ready to go
it's
back
back
to
and
work.
forth game, ladies
And
and
as a
gentlemen.
play caller,
back
when
and
you've
forth
got
game.
a guy
I
who's
got
running
over
like this,
1,000 yards
you lean
rushing.
on him and your offensive line.
Man,
That big opening after big opening and big
that
numbers
is-
in this first
that's
half.
what it is.
Ready to go.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Cold in Chicago.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yard.
Oh, got him!
And extend this drive.
Shoot the snip out of him.
So they
First down.
On third down with a pickup of 9.
Yeah.
At the 46-yard
Go.
line.
He'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's
Oh.
going to be brought down, but not until he gets
Smash the
inside the
expert.
35.
He didn't spin the ball at all.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first
No
down.
spinning the ball at all.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there.
Oh, he got a
Setting up second down.
He gotta go take a shit.
Now after that last play,
He
we
gotta
have
go
an
poop.
injured Bear on the field.
Drop
Ball
the
on the
deuce.
27. Here's 2nd and 3.
In my eyes, that's what that means.
Now they'll pitch it out here.
Oh,
Able to make one man miss,
Got
but
past
that's wrong.
one.
They get him. Take him down behind the line. They need the 24-yard line
Let's see
as
if
they
they
come
run
up for third down.
maybe.
Back to throw.
God
They'll try to set
damn
up
it,
the
he
screen
read
here.
it.
He's
Slow.
looking
He
for
gotta go
room
take
up.
a poop too. So we come away with the 3, hopefully.
Bears
Yes.
offense and their
And
running
we came
back
up with a
getting
stop.
set for this next possession.
219
And
rushes
he's
for
been a tough man to stop in this first
1,060
half,
yards
putting
and
up some
10
big
touchdowns.
numbers
Yes.
already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 24-yard line.
I can't see that. Y'all see that? Maybe. The play clock.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down up at the
Flip the ball.
40-yard line.
He didn't flip the ball.
16-yard
He
pickup
did not
on
flip
that
the ball.
one.
He just gave
First
us a signal
down,
of first down.
Chicago.
First and 10 at
That's
the
it.
40-yard line.
Why didn't you leave me rushing the ball?
To throw is Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Swift, you better give me some
At
luck.
their 49-yard line.
Working from the shotgun.
First down.
He'll hand
Third
it
and
off.
inches.
And it
Yo,
doesn't appear.
No. Oh my
Got
God.
to that
Are you
first down
serious?
marker.
There's nothing to
They'll only
challenge.
give him a yard, so it'll set up
Brings up
third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit
Oh, you
closer to the
bitches,
first
I got
down
the
marker.
first down.
And
Okay.
they're going to need to create
All right.
more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Got him. Got the first down this time.
And he is going to have a Bears first down. At least at first glance. They'll
Maybe I should
spot the
move the
football
microphone
just
away.
beyond the marker, and they convert on
Y'all can still
3rd
hear me,
and
right?
inches.
Good. Can you hear me now? Good. All right, we got 6 minutes left. We lead.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. The defense
still have
not
to kick
fighting.
it.
They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
That's fine.
They'll try again here.
No gain on the
2nd
play.
and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Packers' 48-yard
To throw, it's Williams. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one is batted away.
He gotta go take a poop. Oh,
Bears offense. And their running back set to go once more.
Rushes
and he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far.
I mean, they have been. They really have been. And these kind of
Drive to start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
In trouble, and down he goes.
They came with the blitz.
Lucas Van Ness in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. On 3rd down, it's Williams. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
I know, just like the fans are like, come on. No.
Bears offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
We got to get some good shit and score.
Raise it up!
Try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at his 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
What is that?
Off play action. Here's Williams.
First down!
Toss left side. Caught by his running back.
Let's go!
Pickup of 12 yards.
Let's
Good
go!
for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him
2
down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
What is it
and 8.
on? Here we go.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. It is 3rd and long.
What is it on?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
God!
No one open. He'll
Go for it.
To his running back.
Go for it.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark
Nobody
is a couple
touched
yards
me.
shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down.
But wait, nobody touched me. Stop him. Get it.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get on the ground.
Go on, bitch!
Inside the 30.
Let's see if we can get a stop.
Bears offense, and they're running back.
20 to 24.
Getting ready to go back to
21
work.
rushes, 150
And as you take a look at the
yards,
numbers, you have
2
to imagine
touchdowns
he
today.
was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
Oh, my.
What is it on?
Up the middle they go.
Oh, shit.
Not much to speak
Sometimes
of
I
on
can't
that
see
one.
that.
Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
What is up?
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
End of the third.
So, 3 quarters
fourth
have
quarter,
come
y'all.
and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a tight ball game. Bling, bling. Bling, bling, bling. And y'all, make sure y'all go over to the Twitch pages and y'all drop some follows.
Third down,
That's
they
Gamer
need
Boy
5.
Stormy and your Gamer Girl Sky.
What is up?
We have yet reached that mile marker.
Here's Williams now to throw. This one's down the field, but gonna wind up incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game.
My bad. Defense, come up with a big one.
Yes! Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
We'll give it to him this time.
What is it up?
He might get it.
He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He's not talking about injuries.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
What is up?
They'll go with a run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Third down and 7.
He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll try. Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
A-. So, he's playing pretty damn good.
What is up?
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard
What is on?
line.
They'll give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of 1.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say...
Coach is a bitch. Sorry, y'all, but my coach is a bitch. Because...
Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Like, so what if we don't get to stop? We going with this. Calling these plays.
What is up?
Here's Williams. And to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. It's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I guess we got to let this one down a little bit. Here we go.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams.
Oh!
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for his running back out of the back.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
I think I got it this time. They're covering that.
Throwing again. Williams. Moving to his left. And they mark down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Let's win the game, boy.
They'll run here. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Now here's 2nd and goal.
What is that?
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss of 2 on the play.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
I'm not losing this. Shit. I mean, come on now. You go straight to a fucking loss. Kick the fucking field goal. Go into overtime.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more.
See?
They'll do so with 1st and 10.
What is it?
Now a handoff running right. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
What is it?
They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first.
Yeah, I know. To tell you the truth, if I would have got behind him.
It's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it is a season sweep for them.
All right,
they defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.
We got that because I was an A+. I don't know why it said I didn't get it. That's the bullshit I really don't like about the Madden concept is even though we got it, we didn't get it. So it says we got it, we checked it, we checked everything else. So, I mean, I'm not even sure what the hell is going on. So, we are definitely gonna end our stream because we have to go clean out our car for tomorrow. We are leaving in the morning, and we will be getting into Michigan by the afternoon. Maybe. Yeah. Deep in the heart, the capital city of Michigan. By noonish, and then we will probably be heading on to the casino. But right now, we are gonna address the media, and then we are gonna end the stream.
Like thunder, I can't hear that no more.
The Bears game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
We're just gonna skip this.
Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them. Whole squad in the zone, we on one. Talk big, but they fall when the storm come. Stormz, we scoring on them. Run it back, put more up on them. Hey, look, this work we on. Scoreboard talk, yeah, we up, we glowing. Walk in, that pressure feeling heavy to 'em. We light feet, turn nothing into 20 on them. They pray miss, but they aim too steady on them. One shot, crowd jump, confetti on them. Long nights, turn losses into lessons, turn lessons into weapons. Now they straight said we wouldn't get it all. Now they guessing, cause every time we touch the field, it's a blessing, yeah. Stormz, we scoring on them. Every play, we pour it on them.
All right, let's advance the week. See who we're playing next. Probably the Detroit Lions. Nope, we're playing the San Francisco 49ers. This is the game plan, and then we're gonna end it.
It's on to a new week for Chicago, and next on the schedule are the 49ers. It's a week where running backs may actually get more use as receivers instead.
All right. What's up, coach? Yeah. All right. Okay. I like the sound of that. Yeah.
Stars up.
All right. That's the game plan for this week against the 49ers. So when we come back, and we probably go live later on this evening, a little later. That is going to be the game plan, ladies and gentlemen. But until then, y'all, that is going to be the end of the stream. So I literally want to say thank y'all for tuning in to what is to me, a short stream on this Saturday. But we do got things to do. I know it's a little late, but that's how I like to run. Just a little late. Cut it close. Because pressure is game time. Yep. And I'm that damn good. So, until next time, y'all, what we always say, TTFN, y'all. Ta-ta for now. I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces! Ooses! And hey, if y'all watching the Elimination Chamber tonight, don't forget to let your boy know what's going in. Y'all can hit up the Discord at Stormy Skies 007, or y'all can DM Stormy Skies Gaming on Facebook, or hit us up on the Instagram page of Stormy Skies Gaming, or hit us up each on our Twitch page at Gamerboy Stormy, or Gamergirl Sky, or comment, leave a comment, sub, like, share any and all videos. Y'all know I don't give a damn on our shit. So, you know me. I forgot which one I was going to pick. Gigantify. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So, y'all, until next time, deuces, ooses.